Belly Boys podcast where we talk about things that matter, things that don't. I go by Belly Boy Tone Capone.
And it's your boy El Capo.
And we're here to fuck shit up.
Yo.
What's poppin', bro?
How you doing this week?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm tired, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. My workouts haven't been that great.
Why? What's going on?
Got off one peptide called Motzi.
Okay, so...
And I feel a huge difference.
So what was it? You were overdoing it? Were you stacking them, or what were you doing?
So no, you can't do any of that. Like you are on a protocol. So it's like Motzi you do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay.
And then I'm doing my retarutride, which is like the king of fat loss and peptide, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's only just Wednesday. You only take it once a week.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But then I was also on testosterone, and I also was on Glow. Got rid of the Glow, got rid of the testosterone, because, listen, I'm doing okay financially, but that shit is expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
So then ran out of Motzi, which I'm about to reload, and now I'm just on retarutride, which is still keeping me good.
Yeah.
But I feel a huge difference in my workout since I got off the Motzi.
Now, was it making you tired? Was it amping you up? Or was it
I'm just not like giving it my all.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like when I was on Motzi, I was like a fucking animal.
Wow.
Now I'm just like, I'm getting in there. I feel like I'm, 3 or 4 sets is good enough now. Then I'll get on the treadmill and I'll do like 20 minutes versus 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. These peptides it's crazy, man. But yeah, it is what it is. Gotta get back on my Motzi, bro.
Man, you're still good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But
what's up with you?
I mean, everything's good, man. I'm just here. A lot of work this week. Recovering from the belly pool party. So that kind of pushed me back all week. It was very hectic and crazy.
Me too.
If you missed the belly, pool party. We got another one coming up, which we'll discuss later. But long week, a lot of work stuff. A
lot of drinking.
A lot of drinking, definitely, without a doubt. But yeah, as always, I'm trying to, stick to the, workout thing, which obviously, you kind of push me back on too. So, at the end of the day, I'm sticking with that, doing everything with that for the most part, and I'm here to just try to survive and, get through this podcast.
Well, thank God for Remy Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Our sponsor.
Why don't we give a couple of shout outs to
the people that are sponsoring this episode?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. So first off, we got Chris Headshots.
Yes, of course.
Whenever you hear of Chris Headshots, you think Chris Headshots.
Yes, sir.
I think I said that right.
Yeah, you did. Chris in the background.
Whenever you hear Chris Headshots, you think Chris Headshots.
Bingo.
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's done every celebrity you can think of on the planet for headshots. So he's the man.
Yes,
we also have Remy Martin, which I am drinking. And actually, because it says champagne on the bottle, I must drink out of the bottle.
Yeah, I think this is becoming his norm, so get used to it, guys.
So it's delicious. So Remy Martin, there it is.
And I'm drinking my delicious sparkling ice.
Yes, I love that stuff.
Yes, sir.
And then we got United Trust Van Lines. If you need any type of state-to-state move, these are the guys that will make the move happen and make your life as stress-free as possible during one of the most stressful situations in life.
Indeed.
So United Trust Van Lines.
Yes,
and
sir.
then last but not least, we got Cleaning Pros.
Yes.
If you need your company cleaned, it could be car dealerships. It can be as big as Top Golf. It could be any type of account, you need that thing spick and span, Cleaning Pros is the company to go to.
Perfect.
So that's that.
Yes, sir.
But
Definitely.
yeah, so let's get into our topics though, man. What you got? What's your first topic?
So somebody brought this to my attention, and I really don't know how to address it because obviously I don't date anymore. I'm married, so it is what it is, as you are as well. But do you think that social media has ruined like dating? Like, because I mean, dating is not the same when we were dating. Like to me, I think dating has gotten crazy. I think it's different level now, and honestly, it's not genuine anymore.
Oh man, social media I think has done a lot of different things in a lot of good ways and in a lot of bad ways. What I really think, which is very ironic for me to say because I met my fiance through Bumble, and she's gonna hate that I said that because she's always wanted me to lie about it and say that we met somewhere else, like at a library or some shit. But we met on Bumble,
Okay.
right? And dating apps are, I think personally, I have stories like crazy on what I went through and what I experienced.
Shit, I've heard some of your stories.
Shit. And I don't know, man. I got bad things to say about dating apps and social media, and I got good things to say about it. It's possible that you can find a great relationship through them.
Agree.
But I think it's very slim. I think it's almost kind of like a miracle or a unicorn. Like I found a unicorn.
Yes, you did.
But man, from what I experienced, I had to go through a lot of shit to find my gold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How many dating apps?
I was on Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, and I'm talking like, for example, I have this one story. There was this one chick, right?
Yeah.
And I was very picky about who I would finally meet up with in person,
Yeah.
right? Finally, I said, okay, after like talking for like 3 weeks,
Yeah.
back and forth, only through the dating app and only through messaging, right? I said, fine, let me go meet up with this chick. So I go meet up with her. She comes to my car stumbling with a huge purse.
Oh, shit.
She gets in my car. She doesn't say hi to me.
No.
And she pulls out not just a regular size bottle of red wine, the big Magnum joints, and a red Dixie cup.
No.
And she just goes, dun, 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 dun. She doesn't say hi to me. She gets in the car, and this is the first thing she does.
No.
Big bottle of wine out of her big ass purse, red Dixie cup, fills it to the brim, chugs it, goes, hi, like that.
No.
Pretty girl, too. And I'm like, hi. And then she goes, my father died. This is year anniversary. And she starts crying, crazy, hysterical.
Fucking drama.
So now I'm there in the car. We're supposed to go to dinner.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving the parking lot because she's all in my ear crying. And now I'm like this fucking, I'm a shrink. I'm trying to like talk to her and calm her down.
Yeah.
And then it just got to the point where after 45 minutes of talking and trying to calm her down, I was like, oh my God, my son, I gotta go, my son, emergency. And I had to get out of Dodge.
Hey, fuck that.
And that was just one out of other experiences that I experienced that just had me like, and it's so funny because when I was on Bumble, it was kind of literally like, I told myself, this is the last week I'm going to be on Bumble and all dating apps. I'm done with this shit. Yeah. And then I met Kadia. So.
Hey, all right, I got a story about dating.
Tell me.
Obviously, before I met my lovely wife, it involves you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely involves you.
Tell me about it.
Oh, really? You really want me to tell you about it?
100%.
Okay. So back in the days, Tony and I used to have this game that we play.
Oh.
Where we'd go down the street and talk to chicks
numbers we can
and
get?
how many numbers we can get.
Yeah, bro.
So we'd stack these fucking numbers.
I know where you're going with this.
It's not a funny fucking story. So, guys, trust me, this isn't a
good story,
no,
guys.
No, it's not.
This is a good one, bro.
So, it's a hard story. So we stack all these numbers up. We'd be like, okay, so we get all these pretty girls. So at the end of the night, we take the numbers out of our pocket because I don't even think we had cell phones back then. We throw them on the table and be like, all right, I got this number, I got this number. And we play this game where I'd give him the prettiest girl in my stack and he'd give me the prettiest girl in his stack, and we didn't care. And if the girl was like, I don't remember meeting you, I'd be like, yeah, you met me. It was like our game that we played. Yeah. And obviously, we still pulled it off. The girl would be like, okay, I guess, and we pull it off. So this motherfucker decides to pull a fast one on me. He gives me the fucking weirdest fucked up girl in his stack, but he says she's the hottest chick in the stack.
I remember this chick. She was sitting in the car, and all I could see was from her shoulders up.
Bruh.
So I didn't really purposely try to put this person on you because I thought she was. I mean, from her shoulder up, she looked good.
Yeah, okay. So story comes, to life. I get in my car, I start talking to her. She sounds mad good on the phone. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to meet you either. So I pull up in the hood in Hialeah. I'm parked, and all I see are dimes walking by the car. I'm like, oh my God, that's her?
Yeah, because Hialeah got some fine ones, man. They eat the rice and beans.
No, we used to hang out there all the time.
100%.
So they walk by, I'm like, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? And none of them are her. So in the horizon, I see this little, like this little figure that gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And my head keeps going up and up and up and up. And I see this 6'4" big motherfucker in front of me. She's like, are you Emil? I go, yeah. She goes, hi, I'm Giovanna. I go, hi, how are you? And she's so big that she could barely fit in the fucking car. So her head is fucking touching the ceiling. I'm in the car like this. And she not only was this motherfucker was a skyscraper. But she also was a fucking dingbat. So everything I said, I'd be like, oh, look at that car. That car's nice. She's like, oh, you have that car? And I'd be like, oh, that looks like my boy. Oh, that's your boy. Why don't you say hi to him? And I'm like, oh, I never said that was my boy. Like, oh, this, that. So I couldn't deal with it anymore. So I stopped. And back then, I think we had we'd use payphones. I don't even remember what the fuck. I called Tony, and all the boys are at the house. They're fucking waiting for me to call. I go, yo, Tony, what the fuck did you get me into? And I hear laughing in the background. I go, you motherfucker. I go, okay, I'm going to get you back. So the story gets better. So she's like, can you stop by the store?
This is the part I love.
You stop by the store, my mom needs some milk. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I'm trying to get the fuck out of this date, thanks to you.
Yo, but you got it. Come on,
dude,
man.
I fucking tell her, she's
this is the best part.
She's like, babe, can you wait right here? I was like, yeah, I'm going to wait right here. Soon as she got out of that car, I said, she walked out, and she was like, and I took off.
No, you're not telling the story right, man. Because I remember this story like the back of my hand.
What
bro.
did I do?
You did take off like that.
Yeah.
But you made a U-turn.
Yeah, I did it immediate.
And you made a U-turn on purpose so she could see you. And then you went, whoom, and then you went, and then because you had it was a donk ride that we posted last episode. The Bonneville with the mufflers.
Yeah.
And so not only did he take off, and she was like, what the fuck? And then he did a U-turn. He could have just kept going straight and just he did a U-turn so he could
yo. And I did a U-turn straight to his fucking house to fuck him up, man. They had to stop us from fighting, man.
Mind you, I do kind of remember her head was kind of like this,
dude,
like from the roof of the car.
Man. Yo. So experience in dating, yeah. So Tony had his moments, I had my moments.
I'm just happy I was a part of yours.
Well, is clout more valuable than talent? Like, what do you think about that?
Oh, man. I think without talent, you can't get clout, but there's so many ways. I think that you can manipulate your way to getting clout. I don't know, man. I personally believe hard work beats talent, but I think talent beats clout because you need talent in anything that you do to get some sort of clout, if that makes sense.
I mean, I think you can get clout if you're around the right people. So, for example, if you're socially influenced, and let's just say you have 1 million followers and I'm around you, I mean, I can get a lot of clout just being around you. Like, I think, don't we always talk about AB and who's the other guy?
And Dean the Great.
Okay, well, I think Dean the Great gave AB all that clout. Because
there really
Dean
isn't any talent behind.
That's what I'm saying.
That is true.
Yeah. No, I think Dean is talented.
I think they're both. That's a good topic, man. That's hard to explain because the thing is, their talent is just being funny, goofy, fucking just funny dudes, right?
Yeah.
Which has gained them their clout.
Indeed.
So at the end of the day, it is a talent to be a goofy, dumb, funny motherfucker.
Because I think AB, like, for example, when you looked at the camera on one where AB was on there and he was acting a fool, I think naturally he's just like that. And it's funny as fuck, and I think it's natural. And,
right. Which is, you could just call it a natural talent.
Yeah.
That you're just just organically funny and goofy and just you likable and people want to watch you and that's how your clout. So talent.
Okay.
I go talent.
I would go with talent as well, but with a borderline clout because of the fact that you see all these influencers now that have a ton of people behind them that get clout just because they hang around with them. Like that guy, what's that guy, Speed?
I show speed.
I Show Speed. Like, look at his whole crew. And what's the other one? The young kid
He got there's a little Asian dude.
Yeah.
And honestly, personally, and this is a good point that this is good because it's right
I
off
Show
your
Speed,
point.
isn't it the one that was from the soccer?
Or was it? No, that's Kai Cenat.
Yeah,
Kai Cenat has the Asian dude that's like he picked up in like I think China or
Kai is
Japan.
huge too, yeah.
And the dude does really nothing, but he's gained so much clout by just being his little sidekick.
Yeah.
And he's gained a lot of clout just by being around Kai, which is crazy.
Interesting.
So
I just thought I'd ask you that because obviously you're a little bit more into the social media thing than I am. I mean, and obviously I ride your coattails with that stuff because obviously, guys, I'm like an old man. You're
up, man. You're up on your followers because of it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying, but I just asked that because like as I learn a little bit more about it, I see some of the stuff and I'm like, is clout? Is it this? You know, so getting a little bit off topic. I mean, kind of going back to like dating or being married. How do you feel about giving your girl or your wife your password to your phone?
Tony has left the chat. ... Tony has left the chat. First of all, my girl always is always talking about, why do you get so nervous when I grab your phone? She always does that shit. And I got nothing to hide, right?
Now tell me, why do you get nervous? And I'll tell you why I get nervous.
Because I do got some past pictures and videos in my shit that, I mean, look, I got a bazillion videos and pictures that it would take me hours to go back to find and delete.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how the memory things pop up from time to time?
Yes.
It's like, I don't want that to pop up. You know what I'm saying? But and I got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
I do. I don't because of the fact of the past things. But personally, I like my privacy and my respect. And the thing is, like, for her to grab my phone, that tells me, what, you don't trust me type shit?
Yeah.
Because I'm not grabbing your phone because I trust you.
Yeah.
So personally, I like, that's my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got nothing to hide. I know I'm a good dude. So I'm not, you know what I mean? Don't grab my phone.
And it's actually
I don't want you to have my password.
And it's actually the only thing that we have left. Like once you live with somebody, that's all you have left is your phone. Everything else, there's no more privacy.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why I've always been proud about my phone is I got crazy fucking friends, and they send crazy shit. Oh my God, look at this girl. She's doing this. She's butt-ass naked. Look at the tits.
That shit happens too.
And then, you know what? Your girl looks at you like this. And you sit there, you feel like you're a pervert. You're like, and she's like, why are you looking at that? So you're sitting there talking about, what do you mean, why am I looking at that? So at the end of the day, I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, look, because, but just to answer the question, my wife actually has my password.
Wow.
She's had my password now for the last 10 or 15 years, and then sometimes randomly she'll go, oh, let me see your phone. I go, you got the password, and I'll throw it to her.
Wow.
So I only asked that question because I want to take a poll on it. Like, I actually want to ask men and women, like, it's not just a man's question. What about women? I mean, women are scandalous, dude.
Bro,
and what about women? They're like, you're not gonna get my
Sharice, phone. I was hanging out with Crystal. I was hanging out with Mo. All that, and she goes, we're just as bad as you guys, or maybe even worse.
Yeah,
female said that.
I agree.
So fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah. I actually told a girl today. She asked me kind of like, yeah, you know what? You know, no men are good anymore, like this guy, that guy. And I said that men are just like women now. And women are just like men. They have the same habits. They have the same hungers, passions, you know, like they want to, I don't mean to say it, but they want to fucking have sex just as much as a man versus a woman does. So are people scandalous? Yeah, and you can't just say men are scandalous anymore. The women are worse than men now.
And personally, I have never put my hands on a woman, but how do you feel about, since it's such equality now, right?
Yeah, of course.
If a woman is beating down on a man, well, how should a man react to that?
That's a tough
Like
topic.
If you're getting wailed on,
yes.
Like you're just getting fucking mollywopped by a female, and you're trying to hold back.
Mm-hmm.
Would you feel like maybe you're gonna break? I think I might have to just fucking yoke you up and just fucking BJJ trip you and put you in a headlock and maybe give you a little ground pound.
Wrestling move, DDT you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all I'm saying is that men were put on this earth. Obviously, we're all created equal, and I get that part, and it's totally respectful. But men are powerful. Men are put on this earth to do things that women, can't do. And we're powerful, and they shouldn't be putting their hands on us because our natural reaction is to put whoop ass on you. So I think one time in my life, which I really haven't talked about this too often or too much, but I put my hands on a woman one time, and you know the story. I won't say any names, but she pretty much gave me a black eye. You remember that? It was
yes.
like I do
remember the story.
I was like, stop it. She kept punching me. I said, stop it. Kept punching me, and she had 2 dudes with her. And I said, and I'm fighting the dudes. And I'm like, if you hit me again, I'm gonna handle you like a man. And then she punched me one more time, and I swung on her one time. And the cops were across the street, and she ran to the cops, played victim, and they looked at her. And she was like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to me. You saw what he did to me? And the cops were like,
but you had the black eye.
I had a black eye. So the cops looked at her and goes, we saw you wailing on him. Get out of here. She went to the hospital to try to do whatever. I did the right thing. I went to the police department. Once I went to the police department, I made a report and I got a restraining order. So I've been in that situation before. And sometimes as men, we can't control our hormones, our testosterone, our anger.
Right.
It's
and this was a long
unfortunate.
time ago too.
Yeah, man, this is
Fucking
20 years ago.
yeah.
Like it was a while ago. So I called Tony. I was like, oh my God, I've never hit a woman before in my life. I don't know what to do. And to this day, I haven't. But when you get liquor involved and you're out partying and people are unnecessarily doing things that they shouldn't be doing towards you, meaning that they're being totally disrespectful, on top of the fact that 2 men are being disrespectful, I tried to handle it with the 2 men. And the 2 men, they didn't want to fight. And then like, oh, why'd you do this? And I'm getting hit. And I'm like, okay. So to make a long story short, I did everything that I needed to. But years and years after that, I regretted it because I would never want to put my hands on any woman. We're too powerful. We'll hurt a woman. But I just don't think it's fair that the rights aren't the same. How can a woman beat the shit out of a man
Facts.
and get away with it? And then, like I said, our natural reaction is let's react. But then, okay, it's okay for them to beat the shit out of us and get away with it and walk away versus so
That's
I'm
infuriating.
kind of biased on that.
Yeah,
on that
bro.
topic,
It's a
man.
hard one to.
Yeah, it's a hard topic.
True.
But like I'm gonna be hated by the women on one end possibly, and the guys are probably clapping right now. But now naturally, just motherfuckers beating on women. No, I don't. I don't believe
Hell
in that
nah.
shit.
Those guys, if I ever saw that, like if I was witnessing that on the street,
Yeah,
I would come to aid to the woman, and I would throw hands with the guy. I'd knock the guy out if I saw it because I don't approve of it. You know what I mean?
I don't approve of bullies. I don't approve of people beating animals and men beating women, especially the animal part
And children.
and children. Oh my
Mostly
God, yeah,
on the
mostly more
children.
than anything. Like if I see somebody disrespecting a kid, I would destroy him. If I see somebody disrespecting an animal, I'm the same way because animals to me don't.
It's
like,
unconditional
they don't
love
know.
from an animal.
Yeah. Like I saw a video the other day. I don't know if you saw that video, but this guy kept throwing his dog in the water, and he kept twisting and twisting and throwing him, twisting and twisting. The dog is crying, and then some guy came up ready to fight him. He was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And he was like, "He's bad." And then they went to go fight him. He walked away, and they took the dog with him, and it broke my heart. And I was just like, my wife and I were like, sometimes we just sitting down and we see videos like that, and my wife's like, I can't watch that.
No, exactly. I got to scroll.
Yeah.
Like I even saw a video of these 2 children beating on the cutest little dog and just beating, and I was like, you know what? Just as much as I wouldn't hit a woman, I would not hit no kids, but I wanted to beat the shit out of them kids because I was like, I can't believe how bad they're beating this dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. But I got a topic, right?
Of course.
One thing that always crossed my mind when it came to hip hop, right?
Yeah.
And this is just with hip hop. I'm sure there's other genres of music that, people have died because of what they've said in their lyrics. Because I'm a big guy on the power of words.
Okay.
Right? And saying things and affirmations and shit, right? So, bro, when you really think about it, all these rappers that have died, have you not noticed how much death they have said towards themselves in their lyrics.
Yeah.
You got, let me go down the list.
Okay.
Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
Mad tracks with him talking about he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Machiavelli.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
Biggie.
Yeah.
I wish, the whole fucking, what was that track?
Yeah. Ready to Die.
You got a fucking album called Ready to Die.
Double album.
You got Big L. Big O talked about death.
God. Yeah.
You talked to Proof. He talked
Yeah.
about death. Chinks. He talked about death. Juice World. He talked about death. XXX Tenacious. He talked about death. Mac Miller. He talked about death. Pop Smoke, King Von, Prodigy, and the list goes on. And all these guys were so into the lyrics of just death upon themselves.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, it's one thing for us to say it
Yeah.
and just kind of say, oh, I don't even like to even
Put it in
recite it
fruition.
and put it out there.
Yeah.
That's how I am about things, right?
Yeah.
But imagine the magnitude of the amount of people that are hearing this and how much you're putting out to the universe of how much you're saying you're death to yourself.
Yes, exactly.
And I personally feel the reason why they've all died is because of the fact that they called it to themselves.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I think that it kind of reminds me of like how sometimes, like, when you and I talk about our parties, and I can be negative sometimes, and you know that. And a lot of my negativity is financial. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's this, because you know me. I'm a numbers game. That's numbers, man. That's how I think. So it's kind of like they're wishing it into reality.
Yeah.
So it's almost like when you tell me to stop being so negative because you're being negative, and this negative is going to create negativity, I got to sometimes catch myself, fall back and go, damn, T's right. I'm being too fucking negative. So it definitely makes sense. They're basically talking themselves into death. The XXX thing probably touches me more than any of them. And
Yeah.
I know it's kind of weird.
And Juice WRLD.
Yes, and Juice WRLD, because
Juice
these guys,
he was a fucking depressing spitter, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it was always about, like, dying and shit.
yeah, man. And I'm shocked that they haven't made a movie yet about Juice WRLD or XXX, which they made documentaries about them, but I'm talking about like a real movie about them. Big L, you know what? He didn't talk about it as much as the other ones. Biggie,
Big, and he had a whole album based off of it.
Yeah, and even the first
He was,
album,
I wish I was a
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah,
that
the
what was that
first
track?
one.
I forgot the track name.
Yeah, I mean, but the first one, if you think about it, the first album he talked about death. Tupac talked about death on multiple albums.
Exactly.
So I think that they kind of talked about it to the point where obviously it ended up happening, but do I think that they knew it was going to happen? I don't think so. I think Tupac knew he was going to die. I think
Biggie knew he was gonna die too.
I think that Biggie had fears of it, but I think
He had fears
I
of it
think
because
Biggie was very cocky and arrogant, and I think Tupac was too. So they kind of thought that they were above the law. So I think that even though they talked about it, I think that their careers when they died were like on a plateau. So like it was to the point where they were like, okay, well, I'm gonna continue to talk about this stuff. It's nothing gonna happen, so it's all good. I think Mac Miller knew he was gonna die because he had serious habits, and
Yep.
then wasn't he with Aria Grande?
Aria Grande.
And
yeah.
they said that apparently like they broke up and that messed him up. And then on top of that, she
King
had
Von?
to take care of him. King Von, I mean, I don't think King Von knew he was gonna die. I think that King Von was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, but you're right though, because
He's got death in his lyrics.
yeah, but right before he went to that place, he made a song about death. And then he went to the strip club and died.
Imagine you're putting all these lyrics out there about you dying to millions and millions and millions of people. I feel like personally, it's like you're just pouring, gas on the fire.
I can't remember who it was though that was supposed to be with King Von. It actually came out the other day. The guy was like, "Oh, I was supposed to go with King Von," and I said, "Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna go out tonight, guys. Take care. I wish you the best." And then he went and got shot up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Crazy as fuck.
But anyway, what would you rather be, respected or feared? Like, and I'm just talking about like in life. Like,
I know there's a lot of people that would probably say they'd rather be feared. I would rather be respected.
Mhm.
I don't want nobody to fear me
Yeah.
or not like me or
Yeah.
just, or fake around me because they're scared of me. I would rather be respected.
But I
because
think
I respect, I give respect when respect is given.
I
So,
think that topic goes a lot with what you just talked about, feared or respected, because that's what a lot of those guys were talking about. I think they talked a lot about death because they wanted to be feared.
mhm.
Like I'm ready to die. You know what? So, oh shit, I'm ready to die. I'm gonna fear this guy because I remember back in the days, you and I got into a fight. It was me, you, Stewart, and everybody, and then we got caught up with them rednecks. Back in the days, I don't know if you remember them cats. And I called them. Remember me? I'm always the one negotiating deals. I'm like, look, man, it ain't nothing. And then he got on the phone and he was like, I don't know, man. I'm ready to die. You ready to die?
Mhm.
You remember I froze? I said, I'm not ready to die. Yo, I swear, guys, it's a true story. You remember that shit?
Mhm.
And I hung up the phone, and you were like, "Man, let's go get them." I was like, "Tony, he said he ready to die." I said, "Shit, I'm not ready to die, man, dude." I called him back. I was like, "Yo, let's try to work this." It's like, yo, but I think, like I mean, I believe in the part where you said respected because I would never want anybody to fear me. Animal, human being, anybody. Respect is a high thing, and I think that you got to do a lot of powerful things in your life in order to be respected versus feared. I mean, you can get anybody to fear you. Pull out a gun, you shoot this guy, and go, "What are you gonna do now?" And everybody's looking at you like, "Oh my god!"
Ooh, he got
But
the juice now.
Yo, you got the juice now, man.
perfect. There you go. Perfect.
He got the juice now.
Hey, but that was a good part of juice, by the way.
That's what it's all
Who's
about.
got the juice?
Mm-hmm.
Now you know what? He wasn't respected. He was feared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's when you shake his head at the end.
Yep.
Okay, let's go into another top 5 Mount Rushmore.
Oh my god, dude! Really?
Yeah,
Here we
I don't
go.
know if you're going to handle this
Here we
one.
go with the bullshit.
Top 5 Jamaican
Oh.
artist,
Okay.
dead or alive.
Okay.
Obviously, number 1.
Buju? Beanie?
Bro.
Oh, Bob Marley.
Of course,
Okay.
man.
I just named 3 already.
All right, but you said Buju. That's number 2.
Okay. Beanie?
Beanie's a good one. I don't have him on the list.
Buju?
Damn. Yeah, Buju. No, you already said Buju.
Buju, Beanie,
Bob Marley. Buju.
Beanie.
You said Beanie, but I said
Okay.
Beanie's not on my list. But
Okay.
Beanie is a good one.
I would say we already said Bob Marley. I would say
Dead or alive?
okay, no, I'm thinking about the one that used to be with Bob Marley. Peter
That
Peter
guy.
Tosh.
Yeah, no, he's not
Okay,
on here
no,
either.
but he's one of the greatest reggae artists of all time.
Okay.
Capleton.
Oh, Capleton. Damn.
Okay, I can keep going. What
Keep
about
going.
what about the dude that just got out of jail?
Vibes
Cartel.
He's number 3.
Yeah.
Mr. Ugly Man.
Oh, you talking about Shabba?
Shabba Ranks.
Okay.
And then we got one that was, I think he performed a lot with Beyonce, and he's
you talking about Sean Paul?
Sean Paul.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's what came up as like.
now
what are your
real top 5?
I mean, personally, Bob Marley, obviously.
Okay, he's always gonna be
Buju.
Okay.
Capleton.
Okay.
Capleton is Beanie.
Yes.
And then the 5th one, bro, like shit, man. From here, I mean, because I never really listened to Vibes,
Okay.
even though Vibes is a big deal.
He's a big deal. He's not in my top 5.
And Sean Paul always liked him.
I would
but
say Sean Paul.
Sean Paul, man, but I think there's another one that I'm missing.
Shaggy.
Shaggy's another one, man, but
If you're talking about numbers, Shaggy and Sean Paul are number 1. Like numbers, because they went commercial. So these guys,
I think Sean Paul did a little bit more damage.
of course he did, and he's still doing. He's still performing right. He just came out with another album recently. It's fire.
Crazy.
I mean,
so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these guys on the 5 because I'm gonna put it right here on the podcast.
okay.
So it's Bob Marley.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Buju,
Beanie,
Beanie,
Capleton,
mm-hmm.
Sean Paul.
Yes, that would be my 5. And then
You
I would
tell
say,
us.
and
You
then,
tell us.
Yes, you tell us.
Get in the chat.
Yeah. And just like all the topics, like we'd like your opinion on all of them. Like at the bottom, like of most of the stuff, especially the one I want to hear everybody's opinion on the phone password. I'm gonna get thrills with that one.
Yep.
And like I said, Peter Tosh. Like I don't think
Peter Tosh.
I don't think he gets enough respect because he was partnered up with Bob Marley and the Wailers back in the days. And him and Bob Marley fought a lot, and the Wailers, and I don't know whether or not the Whalers ended up breaking, but I know Peter ended up going and doing his own thing, and then Bob Marley ended up doing his thing, and they had two separate groups. So, but they were all back in the days when Jamaica was very political, and that was pretty much what it was all about.
Right.
Because Bob Marley had more power than the president of Jamaica.
Right.
So, and then Peter was like right there doing the same type of shit.
Yeah, exactly. So, like from what I remember, Bob Marley was peace, and Peter was kind of like
he was a
like
rebel.
So it was like Bob Marley was Martin Luther King, and Peter was Malcolm X.
Yes, he was wild. He was a
like
wild
that
child,
type
man.
shit.
Yeah.
But then another respect too. We got Damon Marley, and we got Red Rat.
I mean, I wouldn't call them tops because I
love those guys though.
They made some good songs, but the guys that we named, they're on another level.
Yeah, exactly.
Like these are guys that if you try to book them, you probably can't even book them because they're booked for years and years in Jamaica right now.
Yeah, 100%.
So good question.
Yep. All right, now we're gonna run something right here. Now, if you lose, you're taking a shot.
Okay.
And if you win, I'm taking the shot.
Go.
And we need a timer, Chris. Okay. So it's gonna be a minute countdown.
Okay.
60 seconds.
I'm ready.
And you, bro, this is not gonna be easy. You ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right. On the count of 1, 2, 3, start. Who you got? Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas.
Lil Wayne or Biggie?
Biggie.
DMX or Tupac?
Big DMX.
Big Pun or Big L?
Big L.
Outkast or Mobb Deep?
Mobb Deep.
50 Cent or T.I.?
50 Cent.
DJ Premier or Dr. Dre?
Premier.
J. Cole or Drake?
Drake.
Wu-Tang Clan or Boot Camp Click?
Wu-Tang.
The Lox or the Dipset?
Dipset.
25.
Damn, you killed that. I thought I was. You know what, man? This is gonna, man.
Take your shot.
That was.
What was I supposed to do? What?
I thought I was gonna stump you on those.
Mm-mm. Did I get him right?
It's not about getting him right. It's about like really stumping you, making you go, damn. You know what I mean? I got that. I was inspired by the Drink Champs on that game because you know how they do that shit. They do that, and if you can't decide, you have to take a shot. So that's where I went with that.
Okay.
All right.
Good questions, by the way.
We're getting there. Okay, now we're going to get on some shit where that racism shit pops off.
Okay.
You heard about the story about Corey Ruiz?
No.
It's all over the freaking news.
What is it about?
Listen to these guys. Yeah, the pool party. What is it? September 5th.
September 5th.
September 5th.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, Corey Ruiz. He's considered like black and Latino, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, where's he from?
I think he's from like Kansas, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's all over the news. It's the newest thing, and supposedly a bunch of officers shot and killed him.
Okay.
They first tried to tase him, didn't work. Supposedly he had a knife, and it escalated, and then they shot and killed him.
Protesters in Madison, Wisconsin are calling for justice after a man was shot and killed by police a couple of days ago. We want to warn you that the video of this may be hard to watch. It shows the moments leading up to a Madison police officer shooting 38-year-old Corey Ruiz. Madison police, here it is, say they were responding to reports that the man was checking parked cars when the guy fled on a bike. You can see them. They say Ruiz pulled a knife. Officers attempt to use tasers. Here's an image of the knife. When the tasers did not work, an officer then opened fire. The 4 officers involved are on administrative leave this morning.
But a lot of people are saying they could have pepper sprayed him. They could have talked to him from a distance to try to negotiate and try to talk him down. But they just went in there and started shooting the shit out of him, and they killed him.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest topic going on right now. It's just like a nonstop, never-ending racist situation going on in today's world.
Jesus.
You got to look into it, bro.
Okay.
It's really, really
Send
bad.
me the article on it because I wish I would have heard about it because obviously, those are important topics for us. But
Yeah.
I
I'm
actually
surprised you haven't heard of it.
Well, I was reading something interesting, and it was talking about racism topics, like meaning like they were saying, is it getting better? and it was one of the topics that I was going to discuss during the podcast, but I actually deleted it, which I shouldn't. Excuse me, I shouldn't have, because it was actually saying like, is the attention to detail on racism topics and current affairs getting better? And I really didn't want to talk about it, but I think it's important, especially since you brought it up. I don't think it's getting better. I don't think that the attention to it is getting better. I don't think that the cops are getting better. I think it's getting worse. I think that with all the videos that are out, especially a lot of the content that you put out, I watch it all, and it's like, it's so shocking. You're not finding like one thing a day. You're finding 3 and 4 things a day, and you're posting it.
Yep.
So how in the fuck can they say that it's getting better when you're finding 3 and 4 topics a day?
Yep.
And they're not just kids. You know, like like what we said, the Carmelo Anthonys, and you know, like
The Noels.
like we're not talking about kids. We're talking about grown adults, and we're not even talking about one side of racism. We're talking about both sides of racism. But obviously, in some ways, it is a little bit uneven. But what are your thoughts on that question, though? Because like, you're the one that brought it up. Do you think that the government and our cities and our counties and our states are paying more attention to racism and making a change, or do you think it's getting worse?
I personally think because of social media, I think it's always been around, and it's always been around. It's just as bad as it's always been,
Yeah.
right? I just think because of social media and the internet that we're able to see it more because of that.
Yes.
Just like with all the natural disasters before internet was, around, there was a lot of things, other parts of the world that were popping off that we didn't know about because we didn't have this access to the whole social media and the internet. I personally think this has always happened, and it will always happen. It's always going to be an ongoing battle with racism.
I agree.
It's never going to stop.
I agree, because I think that it's a generational thing. I think that the parents are teaching the kids because the parents were taught the wrong way, and you can't control what goes on between those 4 walls. You can't control what these parents are teaching these kids constantly, and then they go out on the street, and then that's when it blows up. Jeremy hits Todd by accident in the back of the head with a football, and then he says, "Yeah, you fucking nigger." And you're sitting there going, did he just say that? And it's happening every day, and I don't blame the kids.
Or even cracker.
Or
even wetback or spick.
Yeah.
Or sand, whatever.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And the thing is, like, one thing that I've always respected are the posts that are showing where there's a black kid, or a black baby, or a black little toddler and a white toddler, and they're just getting along, and they love each other, and they're the best of friends, right? It's beautiful. And it's always said, racism is taught.
It is.
So it's sad.
And it's not a color thing, because I'm admitting it right now. It's not a black or a white thing. It's how you're raised, because in some black households, you hear that. Don't trust them crackers. Don't do this. Don't do that. But in a white household, you hear the word Nigger, which obviously you guys know what I want to say, because they're not saying Nigga. They're saying ER. So I'm not making it a racial thing. I'm making it more of a generational thing, where people are teaching people the wrong things at an early age. And then what happens when that kid becomes an adult? He teaches his kid the same thing. And then guess what? They got black friends, Spanish kids, Spanish friends, all types of races. And then guess what happens? All it takes is one thing to trigger them. And they say that word, and then guess what? It triggers everything. They tell their parents, and it becomes war. Some guy that you brought on, I can't remember his name. He's got like a mustache, kind of like Chud. And he said a bunch of racist things, and he regrets it now.
We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. You throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Woo! Learn how to swim, boy. You can't do it. You can't do it, boy. Y'all ain't ever gonna learn how to swim.
That guy.
I actually watched something with him last night.
What's his name? Yeah.
So, dude, did you see what he posted?
They got me. They know my name, my address, everything. You know, I knew it was going to happen. After the Walmart video went viral, all I got was just constant threats. Then the other video went viral, and then that was a definite, they would find out who I am. But there's that.
So he got fired?
He got fired. They found him. Everybody looked. I did another video on that.
His wife kicked him out
It's
the
in my
house.
trial mode.
Yo, his wife kicked him out of the house. His wife was like, "You got to find somewhere else to live."
He's
like,
regretting the shit
I
out
don't
of
know
it.
what I'm gonna do. But then you know what he goes, "I got nowhere to go. My friends don't want to be my friend.
Yep.
My wife's kicking me out the house. My job fired me." He goes, "I walked into my job," and he said, soon as he walked into that job, all the phones started ringing because he was like, they were like, "Oh, he's here." So everybody's phones going ring, 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 ring. He goes to his boss's office, and his boss goes, "Can I have the keys to your truck?" And he goes, "For what?" He goes, "Come on, man." He gives him the keys. He goes home. His wife goes, "You got to find somewhere else to live." So then guess what he fucking does the next day? After he made a video, "I shouldn't have done this. I'm sorry, da-da-da." What do you think he did the next day?
What did he do?
Made another fucking racist video.
Stupid.
I just don't get it. But what about, oh my God. I don't even know, I
think his name is Clemington or some shit.
But you would know, obviously, because that's more of your topics. But what about the taco place in Kendall? Did you hear about that?
Tell me about
Did you hear about that?
Only in Dade, right here. Yep. New York.
A video posted to Only in Dade captured part of the interaction. You see this man talking with a group of Argentina fans after the World Cup final. You then see this woman push the man. Moments later, the man in the green shirt chants while you hear a voice say. Moments after that, this man is heard saying a racist remark to the black male.
Oh, you heard that?
All while his partner continually puts her hand over his mouth. This man is the owner of the Taco Rico in West.
So there's like a taco chain in Kendall. I'd have to look it up or whatever. I don't know if you can look it up, Chris. But the guy pretty much went on a racist rant because Argentina had lost.
Oh, yeah, I saw that shit.
So this guy went on, and I can't remember his name, but it's a taco chain in Kendall. And I guess because one of the social media people, they literally walked up to him and they were wearing either France or something. I don't remember what jersey. Oh, Spain. They were wearing a Spain jersey.
Yeah.
And the guy was like a social media icon. Yeah, whoever he was. So he's walking down the street.
Taco Rico.
By the way, Taco Rico. Let's tag Taco Rico on this, by the way. This franchise owner in Taco Rico and Kendall, he actually went on and he was sitting down and his wife was like saying, "New York, yo, that's why Argentina, New York." And then he said, "Yeah, that's why you're a nigger." And the blogger was like, all we were doing was talking about soccer. He goes, "Yeah, you're black and you're a nigger." And they got him on video and he was saying whatever he said and it went crazy. And now they're about to take his franchise away. And then he took all his social media down, deleted it. And then all the other taco places in the Miami area, they're all jumping up and they're like, "Look, we apologize. We're part of the franchise, but we don't respect what he said." And even the actual corporate, they came out and said, we don't support this. We want nothing to do with it. And I'm telling you,
wow,
I'm predicting it now. He's gonna lose his franchise.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh yeah.
It's
insane. Sad, man.
Well, he deserves everything that's coming to him.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about some good things. All right, we're gonna end it like this. So we got the Belly Bodega.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Belly Bodega. That's when is Belly Bodega?
Bodega is, I think, the 13th or 14th
of August.
Yes.
And then but coming up now we have tomorrow or Sunday, we have Honey.
Yes.
Belly Honey in Delray Beach.
Mm-hmm.
We're blowing up on tickets with that. That's gonna be a vibe as always, right?
Yep.
And then we got August 1st, which is Belly Blue Martini, all blue affair, 2-year anniversary for Belly. We got BG, which is gonna be on the next episode. We got the real Freeway Rick Ross. We got Smack from DVD Smack.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bezo 187, which is Birdman's nephew, who's an upcoming rapper.
Okay.
And then what is it? Convertible Bird.
Oh wow.
All of them are showing up for that.
We got Smack from DVD.
All right, yeah.
You said Smack? Okay, sorry about
from
that.
Smack DVD. Yo, they're all going to be under the same roof. They're all going to be vibing,
It's gonna be
chilling.
amazing. Get your tickets, guys, because I mean they're coming in really quick. This is gonna be our 2-year anniversary. Thank God, Belly's making moves.
Yeah, get your tickets, and it's a free event. And then also September 5th, Labor Day weekend, we got the Belly rooftop pool party. That shit
Volume
was
2,
crazy. That
Miami
last one.
Vice style.
Miami Vice edition.
Yeah.
Wear your
Shout out-
pastels, your light, your baby blues, your pinks, your whites.
Yeah.
Yo, it's gonna be a vibe.
Yeah. Shout out to Belly girl Sharice. It's gonna be her birthday. We're gonna, do it right for her.
Exactly, 100%, man. So yeah,
Definitely.
so that's what that is.
Okay.
But good job.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's the Belly Boys podcast where we talk about things that matter and things that don't. But this time, I think we talked about a little bit of both.
I think we did.
Yeah. All right, no doubt.